Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about perfume and signature scents. I want to make a video about how to find your signature scents and some of my favorite perfume from my collection that I think I would consider wearing as my signature scent. Now, this video idea came about when I was hanging out with a friend, and she is quite different from me. She doesn't really love makeup, perfume, skincare and all that. Like, she uses it, but she's not as like obsessed as I am. And we were talking about perfume because this is really embarrassing, but the one time I complimented a guy once on his cologne, it turned out to be Dior Sauvage, and if you know, you know that is like the #1 red flag perfume, but it just smells so nice. I like the citrus kind of fresh, clean cut scent. It just smells really good. So now I'm just scared to compliment guys on their perfume. Like, literally last time I was with someone on the train, I was like, "Are you wearing cologne?" And he's like, "Yeah." And honestly, I was gonna compliment him, but I don't know what my head was thinking. I was like, it's not Dior Sauvage, is it? But that got me and her thinking, like, you know, it's such a signature for, like, you know, finance bros and red flags to just wear Dior Sauvage. It's such a signature, and a lot of us, like, you know, always search for a signature scent as well, something that everyone smells and like, oh, this reminds me of, you know, like Elisa or like someone, right? And yeah, so I gathered what I think are really great suggestions for signature perfumes and why I chose them. So let's just get to it. Now, I don't think there's like a huge formula, but one of the biggest things is, and one of the biggest tropes that we have fallen into is, I don't want to be like other girls. I'm not like other girls. So you probably don't want something that's super generic, but at the same time, I don't think there's anything wrong with wearing a super generic perfume. By generic, it means it's popular, a lot of people enjoy that scent, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You don't need to go out of your way to get like a really niche brand or something like obscure no one's ever heard of. You just need to enjoy it. So that's the #1 thing I would say. You need to actually enjoy the scent you're wearing, and when you wear it, you associate it with either happy memories or it just overall uplifts you because you love the scent so much. And I think that's something you really need to look for, because ultimately you're the one that's going to be smelling it a lot more, maybe like the people around you, but you're the one who is wearing it. And if you're wearing it just to be, you know, different, it's not going to be enjoyable. You're not going to like it. Even if people associate with it, like that scent with you, it's not going to be fun. It's all about enjoying it, right? If you buy something, you better like it. So #1, definitely enjoy your perfume. And from that, you really want to look into what major notes you enjoy. So for example, do you like gourmand, like something a little bit more creamy, milky or sweet? Or do you like something a little bit more fruity, like berries or citrus, things like that? Or do you want something a little bit more green, like a little bit more aquatic? All those different notes you can really play with. And because in perfume you have different notes, you have your top note, your middle note, and your base note. Top note is what you smell like instantly, and it fades into like the middle notes, but the base is what really grounds it. So those are really important factors as well to consider. So think about what you like to wear. Another thing for signature perfume, in my opinion, is longevity. So we all know there's different types of perfumes. You have EDT, EDP, you have cologne, and those are different concentrations of the perfume oil. So it usually kind of is associated with how long it lasts on your skin. Again, I think this is important just because I enjoy a lot of EDTs as well, because I like a more fresh and soft perfume, but that means I do have to reapply throughout the day. So when you're thinking about that, do you really want to reapply throughout the day, or it's something you just want to spray at the start of the day and then let it do its thing, you know? So that's something I think is important to consider as well. So for me right now, I have a lot of travel perfume with me, and because I'm at uni, I kind of just like, I don't really care. I can, you know, my bag is always on me anyway, so I can just grab it and like spray it. But in the future, obviously I won't want to like spray my perfume at work because it can be cloying and annoying, so probably reapply once in the bathroom after lunch or something like that. Or do you want something just last throughout the day? Think about that as well. And a huge part of that is also your skin and your body chemistry. It makes every scent so different as well, because your body chemistry can affect the way it lasts and how it projects as well onto other people. So I definitely recommend, when you're finding a signature scent, get a little vial of like a travel or like a sample and wear it for a few days. Do you like it? Do you like how it fades? So it's really about customizing the experience and making sure you like it. With that being said, let's talk about some of my suggestions. These are my top 5 perfumes that I would recommend to be signature scents and what I would hopefully consider as my signature scents. Now, I have the issue where I don't really have a signature scent just because I have so many perfumes. I should probably do a perfume collection video one day. I have quite a bit, more than 20 at least, I think, just by looking at it, which is, you don't need that much. So I switch up my perfume all the time according to, you guys probably have seen my videos for like weather, seasons, and occasions. I have a lot of perfumes, so I don't really have one everyone associates me with, but if I were to just consistently use one, I would use these. So let's start off first with the classic. This is the Lancome. This is Tresor Midnight Rose. This is my favorite perfume. It was my favorite perfume, now it's been dethroned, but this is a really pretty rose raspberry scent, very sweet, and I really enjoy how long it lasts on my skin. It is definitely, it's the signature Lancome kind of pink rose, very soft and very sweet. I really enjoy it and matches my nails and I really like it. I think it's an all-rounder. You can really wear it for any season. It doesn't really feel too heavy in the summertime as well. So this is just a really great one. I enjoy it. I like the notes in here and I genuinely feel happy when I smell this. Just is actually incredible. And I think I mentioned in the past, I bought like an extra bottle of this just because I saw it online. It was like, oh my god, it's getting discontinued, and then I panicked. I was like, I can't run out of this, so I bought another full size when I'm not even halfway through the original bottle. But this is absolutely amazing. Really like it. And this is what I mean, it can be a very generic scent. Like Lancome, everyone uses Lancome. Like everyone has at least a Lancome perfume in my opinion. So many people own one, but that doesn't make it less special because I associate it with a lot of happy memories and I enjoy the scent, so go for it. Now the next few perfumes I feel like a little bit more less mainstream, so we'll go through that. But the next one is from Glasshouse Fragrances. This is Sunset in Capri. This is a beautiful fresh scent. It's this peach iced tea scent and I think is so underrated. Glasshouse is in Sephora in Australia. I don't know if it's in anywhere else, but they make some really great perfumes and scents. I also like the scent that's called Melbourne, something Melbourne. That one's really good as well, but this is my favorite one and I think it's quite unique. Again, you can wear it for any season. It's something that you can wear throughout and for a lot of occasions. Honestly, if you go out for like nighttime, it's probably a little bit too light, but you also don't want it to be loud. Like, it's according to you. I think another important thing I forgot to mention is personality. You need to think about the type of person you are. Do you want like a really loud perfume because you're more someone that likes to, you know, be expressive, or do you want to be a little bit more quiet? So that's something important as well. This one's like a very quiet and easily faded perfume, really beautiful, and it wears a long time. All of these recommendations, they wear long because I think a signature scent should be something that lasts a little bit longer. I don't need to put too much thought into reapplication, etc. But this one's amazing, really love it, and I think it's quite a special note as well. I don't really have anything like this in my collection, and I haven't really smelt anything like this in other perfume lines as well, so I really enjoy this, and the price is pretty decent, I think. The next one is from Diptyque. This is my Philosykos Eau de Parfum. This is admittedly a perfume I bought because my celebrity crush has it. Yeah, I know, it's a little bit embarrassing, but I low-key love the scent. The more I use it, the more I'm obsessed with it. If you guys know, I really like BTS and Bias is Jin, and he uses this perfume allegedly, so I bought it. But I like it, so that makes sense. I did actually try this. I didn't just blind buy it. This is like an expensive perfume. I'm not going to blind buy it just because of a celebrity. So I got like a little sample. I tried it on my skin and I really enjoyed it. This is a very unique perfume in my collection and just in general as well. It is this milky fig that encapsulates you in this really almost smooth velvety aura almost. I just really like figs. It's such a unique scent, and this is unisex as well, so it's something that it's not really offensive or anyone, and it's not super loud, and I just really like the composition of this scent. I think there's something about the way Diptyque makes their kind of replication perfumes, because a lot of their perfumes are based on like different areas of the world where, you know, the perfumers have traveled and they want to replicate that memory. So this is replicating that scent in Greece, I'm pretty sure, and it's just a really well thought out perfume. And it lasts a really long time. It's definitely this mixture between creamy and green. Green gives you that little bit of a sharp, bitter edge, which I think is special from just like a straight up sweet fig. And it literally feels like you're eating a fig. It's just a beautiful, beautiful scent. Again, you can wear it for any occasion. You don't have to think about if it's like winter or summer. In summer, it smells more green on me, and in winter, it smells more milky, like a fig. So this is a really nice perfume as well, and you don't need a lot. This is one of those perfumes you can just spray once on the wrists and, you know, that's it. It has great projection as well, and I really enjoy it. And I don't think it's anything super like common on the market. I don't smell too many people with fig scent, so this is quite a unique note as well to try out. So I highly recommend, and this is my only diptyque perfume, and basically I think it's going to be a start of an obsession of mine. So yeah, really enjoy it, and the bottle is really pretty. So that's my third recommendation. The next recommendation I have is the latest perfume to my collection, and I've talked about this before, but this is the Maison France's Kurkdijan in a la Rose. This is so expensive. I am kind of embarrassed by how much this is. This is a rose scent, which we know I love roses. And this is a perfume that I have been lusting over ever since I got a sample of it once, I think in like a Mecca Beauty Loop box. See, these like, you know, beauty loops and bonuses really get you spending your money, because you're smelling like, wow, I really like it, and it's always on the back of your mind. I've been having this on my wish list for like 3 years at least. I just absolutely love it, and last year I think, yeah, I treated myself to this. I like finished like a big task and I was like, you know what, I deserve it. And this is just something that I love using because it's such a comfort scent. It's everything I want in a rose perfume, but it's also a little bit grounded with the musk underneath it. This is definitely a very feminine perfume, a little bit powdery, and I think this is quite, I don't know, I don't want to say it's for mature audiences, but it's definitely not as like sweet and loud as my other perfumes. This one's a little bit more, you know, quieter, and it's like a more subtle rose, but it definitely projects well. And because of that powdery musky note underneath it, it feels a little bit more, you know, well-rounded. It's not just like a singular note. The fade is absolutely beautiful and it wears all day. Maison France's Kurkdijan is definitely a very well-known brand for quality perfumes. Some of their most famous ones, as you probably know, are Baccarat Rouge 540 or Gentle Fluidity. Those are very, very popular, but for me, I don't really enjoy them. I think they're a bit too vanilla, too warm, and I just don't like vanilla in my perfume. I know vanilla is one of the most popular notes for female fragrances, but just something about it I don't like. That and coconut, I just do not like them on my skin. I hate it. With the exception of Replica by the Fireplace. That one is just so pretty. It's just so warm. I was considering putting it as my recommendation, but I think that's only like a winter perfume. I never wear it outside of colder months. So don't want to introduce that as like a signature scent, because these I can see myself wearing every day and I just reach for them and I feel happy. That's another thing you need to think about. When you put on one of your signature perfumes, you need to know it works for every occasion. It's like a no-brainer. I grab it and it's there. So that's something really important as well. But the last perfume I want to talk about is my favorite perfume of all time, and I always wear this when I want to like be in a good mood, when I want something, you know, it's for an occasion and I want something to go my way. It's like a good luck charm almost. So without further ado, byredo. This is Bal de Freak. This is my favorite perfume of all time. On Fragrantica, it says it's like a mix of florals, but to me, this is just mango. This is just a mango smoothie in a bottle. It is so yummy. It's this sweet and happy blend of fruits and florals. It's light, it smells like you're actually carrying like a piece of fresh mango on you, and it fades beautifully into like a soft mix of, I think it's like a white floral, kind of situation for me, but I think it's like meant to be orange blossoms or something. They just did something really great with this perfume and it lasts an amazing amount of time. It's one of those where it's not super loud, but it makes you feel really comforted with this scent just because it's so light and the sweetness really just brings this air of joy. I just really like this perfume. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. There is no sharp cloying notes. There's nothing that makes me think, oh my gosh, ugh, this smells a bit weird. Because sometimes in my perfume, like when I'm with it for too long, I go, oh, I can smell it. It's a little bit too obvious. But no, this one, the more I smell, the more I'm like, wow, I smell amazing. And I feel great with this one. So I actually, like I said, I wear this when I need good luck. I wear this like on exams. I wear this also for days when I'm meeting friends that I really like. So I think everyone does this, but when you like meet different friends, you wear different perfumes. So when I meet like my really close friends and we're going out for like a nice dinner, I'm like, I'll wear this. But like if it's like a chill day, I'm like, they don't deserve my good perfume. But yeah, this I would like to say is my signature scent and the one I wear the most often. You can't see too much of a dent on it just because I haven't had it in my collection as long compared to some, but this is definitely one of my most used perfumes and I will repurchase this over and over again. That's how amazing this is and that's how much I love it. I think it's one of the best perfumes ever created. It's so well-rounded and I'm one of those people, I don't really like to buy perfume, like more than one perfume from the same brand unless I really enjoy that brand. And the only exceptions of perfumes where I have more than one in each brand are Lancome and Byredo. So for Lancome, I also have their Idol perfume, which I really enjoyed. That's just a pure bubblegum pink rose, really sweet, but I think it's a bit too generic and a little bit overly done. It's not super special. And the other Byredo I have is Blanche, which is a very clean, crisp scent. It smells kind of like Dettol, if you guys ever used that when you were younger, but like a expensive Dettol. So yeah, these are my recommendations for signature scents. I hope you guys enjoy this video and have fun finding your own. Please let me know down below what your signature scent is or your favorite perfume in general. I think there's a very fine line between favorite perfume and signature scents. And honestly, I'm a huge advocate for just everyone finding a scent they really enjoy and using it, because for me, putting on a perfume is a huge part of getting ready and just making me feel more put together. It's like almost, I wouldn't say it's like a regime, but it's a part of my routine. I enjoy putting on my skincare, my makeup and spraying some perfume. It just makes me feel put together. Whereas some people might do the opposite. It could be like their jewelry as they're last touches, final touches, or like your clothing, whatever. For me, it's for like these things. So I hope you guys have fun finding your own signature scent, and I think it'll be really funny if, you know, all different careers have like a scent associated with them, just like the finance bros are obsessed with Dior Sauvage, and gosh darn, it actually does smell quite nice. I enjoy smelling that on people. Maybe we should do one for like finance girlies. We never know. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and just try out some of your scents and enjoy exploring new perfumes. But that's it for today. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up or even subscribe to my channel and let me know down below what you would like to see from me next. But that's it from me today. I'll see you guys for the next video.